ain't that a sweet good morning? Cooling off my forehead because I'm stressed out. What's up, everybody? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. It is early, not bright yet, but it is early. We're getting ready to head out to our first job right now. We're going to be delivering about 2 loads of gravel 57 recycled for some concrete installation. So hopefully it ends up being 2 loads. We'll see. But at first I got to go dump the trash I have in here, and then I have some other trash I'm gonna just throw in. Kind of sucks because I'm gonna go to a landfill that has a minimum of 1 ton right now, so it sucks, but at least I can pick up the gravel from there, so that's nice, and I won't have to spend an extra like 45 minutes driving to the yard. So this is one of the most expensive landfills in my area, and they don't have concrete, which sucks because when it's wet you're throwing mud all over your truck. When it's dry, you're just blowing dust everywhere. Check out that mattress pile. Not much trash at all. This is why I didn't want to come here, because you're paying for a ton and you're like way under, you know what I mean? Kind of sucks, but I'll make up for it in the drive. Can I get some gravel 57?
We are out of all of our gravel.
No, I called yesterday. They said they had a tandem load. They ran out?
Yeah, somebody came in and got it yesterday.
No. Really? None? Well, ain't that a sweet good morning? Crazy, man. It be like that sometimes, and I just feel bad because I told this guy I'd have it by 9, both loads, and yeah, that ain't happening. So guess what? I'm gonna make it happen with getting it in 1 load. So yeah, it's gonna be heavy, but we're gonna make it happen. And it's an extra 30 minutes away from the original place I was gonna pick it up. So that's extra fun too. Man, I called them yesterday and they said they had it, and I guess someone came in and bought it. This is just absolutely awesome. I have to dump the load, go back on the scales, come back, and then get loaded again. This is my first time at this yard, and they work a little bit different apparently than the other ones, and learning experience, that's what it is for sure. I am not happy at all right now. I'll tell you guys the story later on about what happened and how this yard went about it, how much I paid. But this truck is an absolute beast. I mean, the exhaust brake, tow haul mode, brakes, everything is just so good on this truck compared to the older ones. You definitely feel a lot safer hauling this much weight on the road, because that's heavy. I can't display the numbers because honestly, I'm not allowed to haul that much. But yeah, we made it work with 1 load instead of 2 loads. I'm not full throttle because there's no point when you got a full load. But man, this thing is powerful. Can't even feel the load almost. This is a beautiful neighborhood. It's actually not too far from my house, luckily. So even though I had to go get the gravel from 54, at least I didn't have to drive far to the job. Beautiful neighborhood, man. Beautiful. I love it. Like, that's a nice spot right there for the deer. That's a lot of weight. I still have more to go, but I'm gonna just start driving forward and it should slide out.
I know it.
I'm surprised that everything just perfectly on the mat. It's kind of hard to get it fully on the mat, but it worked out this time.
Yeah, I just dug that plastic out.
Oh yeah?
Right before you got here, and I didn't think I had enough, but evidently I did.
Nice. This access was absolutely insane. I couldn't back it up this way. It's just way too angly. I barely got out going forward. This is what I did. I had to drive up this hill, and then I backed up basically from the grass all the way up that hill. I did lose a little bit of traction, so kind of sucks, but I didn't mess up the lawn. It will grow right back. I just kind of pushed down on it because it is a little bit wet, but I'm surprised with these Firestone tires. I mean, this is what the truck came with. Got a little bit of mud, but as you see, not everywhere. So the truck was still perfectly fine and 4x4 low to back up. I don't even know where to start with today. It's just been a pain, but I'm glad I got the job done, delivered it, got paid, so we're all good. I was supposed to go to the dump this morning, buy material from them, but they were sold out, so I had to drive all the way to Athens, which was another 30 minutes from Winder. Then I got the material, 45 minutes drive back, but let me tell you guys what happened at the yard. I got loaded perfectly, and apparently this yard wants you to go over the scales before you get loaded, and I didn't know that because in my area usually you're okay. I think this bug won't. You're okay to just come in, the operator will load you, and you just tell them how much you want, and they have a scale, so they're able to get it pretty spot on. So I was assuming that they would work the same way, and then the operator would just kind of give you a ticket from inside the truck or straight up tell it to the people that will charge you, but not this yard. So I had to go back, dump. The guy was pissed off. I was like, all right, dude, you know, it's my first time here. Then I went back on the scales, got scaled, went back, got loaded, scaled out. It was such a hassle. It was over an hour that I wasted at that yard this morning. It was not fun, waiting and waiting and waiting. I got some hydrangeas planted and some hibiscus bushes at my house, and I was gonna go buy some rock so I can put it in. But instead of that, we're gonna go back to work and make some money. The contractor I just delivered this material for, he got some subs going on for this jobs, so they're supposed to get all that ready, and apparently the guy that was getting it all ready, he can't find a machine today, so he's like, dude, I'm done with this guy. He called me, he's like, hey, you want to make some extra money? Go over there, move all this gravel, grade this so they can install concrete tomorrow. So I'm gonna go do that, but first I gotta wash the machine a little bit and blow the filter out, re-grease it, because from yesterday's job I just got so much dirt in it, and it definitely needs to get cleaned up before it's used again. I recently bought this so I can water the plants in the front. So instead of connecting the pressure washer, I'm just gonna rinse this machine off with this, and that should work. I'm not using that hose again because it can't blast off dirt or anything. It kind of just rinsed it off, but that's okay because that's what I really needed to get done. And then I just wipe off all the grease fittings with paper towels, and this Milwaukee beast puts in work. See how dirty that grease is? If you own equipment and you don't have one of these, get one. You will not regret it. Kind of hard to do it with one hand. See? Once it starts coming out, you're good to go. So this machine has two filters. That one is inside of this one, but this one is pretty dang clogged. Look how dirty and dusty it looks. So I'm just gonna use my compressor with this gun and blow it out. Gotta maintain it if you want it to last. Cooling off my forehead because I'm stressed out. No, I'm kidding, I'm not stressed out. The guy that told me to go, he said his guy's on his way. He'll be there within 45 minutes. 30 minutes later, he calls me. He's saying that, hey, apparently these guys are not coming today anymore. So I don't know what happened, but they weren't there from 9 a.m. They were supposed to be there for like 8. I was there around 9:30 delivering gravel. They still weren't there, and it's 12:12 right now, and they're not going anymore today, which is crazy. I don't know how you can run a company and not show up on, especially on a big concrete job. Come on, man. The filter got clogged bad yesterday. My machine started throwing an overheating error, but it wasn't really overheating. It was still within temp, you know. It would like flash and go away. But I'm sure it was because that filter was clogged. It got clogged bad. What a day, man. It just feels like nothing wants to go right today. I was like, man, something's going right. I'm getting another job out of it. Let's go. Nope, not today. Maybe tomorrow, but I'm gonna go buy some rock for my house. Hopefully they have some in stock. I'm looking for white marble. It's expensive, so it sucks, but I don't want to put 57 in front of the house, if you know what I mean. Spent the money on the plants, might as well make it look nice because it's gonna last. I mean, rock's not gonna decompose like mulch or anything, so it's a one-time investment, but gotta make it look nice. I feel bad for this guy. That is gonna suck unloading. And he's getting more? Come on, man, you need a dump trailer for that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Save $1. I don't know if he's saving $1 though, because that is a lot of work. I can't believe this. This is what I'm looking for. Last time I was here, it was a bunch of dirt mixed in here, and I didn't want it because even though they were selling it for like 75 bucks a ton instead of 175 a ton, it was literally all dirt. It was like this. Like you're buying half a scoop of dirt and then you got to spend all this time separating it. It's not worth it. Might as well wait till it's clean. This looks nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The reach on these full sizes is so much better than the minis. Let's get it. Let me see if I can scoot this tarp a little more down. Kind of sketchy driving over water lines. My water line is right there. You don't want to do this typically, but it's my house, so if something happens, I'll fix it. I drove over it multiple times, fully loaded with logs when I was clearing my woods, and it was alright. And it was wet. That is quite a bit of rock. That is quite a bit of rock. Hopefully it'll be enough. drive forward. Not even gonna raise it all the way up because it's already insanely high since of the angle. Look at that. Still has one more lift cylinder. 4x4 low. Never fails. I mean, come on, man. That's like right on the money. Get all my pennies. These things are expensive, man. Penny a rock. Maybe more, honestly. Some 57 from earlier. This hurts right here, almost 500 bucks. I gave the guy a $20 tip because, man, he did not cheap out on the scoops, nothing. I mean, I paid for 2.5 scoops, but I got more than that, let me just say that. So I was like, I gotta take care of this guy. That's a lot of rock right here. It's probably more than I need, honestly, but we'll see once I spread it. Gotta make it look good. I'm gonna use this pony shovel, make the job a lot easier, and get through it. About 30 minutes in, I am soaked, but that's gonna cut it for today because we're gonna need to go to Home Depot and buy some more barriers. I'll show you guys. Check this out. Unreal. It's hot out here, man. This is a workout. I bought about double the amount of rock I needed. I'm a rookie. This is like my first rock home project, so didn't measure right, but I would rather have a little more than not because I need rock in the back of the house. So it's actually perfect because I'll do the front and the back and I won't need to buy more rock. So that's good. This is what it looks like. Obviously it's not fully filled in yet, but we need to go to Home Depot and buy some more barriers, if that's the name. This plastic stuff right here, that way it can hold the dirt in. We need it for like 5 more plants. That's why I just stopped right now, because if I fill it in, then it's gonna be a pain installing it. Oh, this is gonna look good. Oh yeah, baby. Gotta keep the house clean. I park all my equipment here. I don't want my neighbors thinking I'm a junker, and you know, I'd rather up the property values than lower them by being messy. So I'm trying to keep the house as clean as possible. I got some firewood that I put over here in the winter, and I was gonna burn it. Apparently there's a bee or a wasp nest happening. But I'm not gonna burn it anymore inside the house, so I'm gonna have to move it. It's really good for camping. It's oak, so it's good. But this is the rock that they had before, and yeah, it don't look good at all. So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably ripping all these weeds and making a barrier and put the rock here and basically on top of this stuff, so it'll look good. I need to get a lot more 57 recycled or clean, whatever I can get a good deal on, and do this whole pad over here. Got a bunch of crap over here that I need to get rid of, like some metal and some wood I'm trying to keep because I want to build a coop, man, but it's just hard to find time to build a chicken coop. So who knows, maybe eventually I'll get rid of it, but for now I'm keeping it. But I need to do this whole pad of gravel over here because this is where I park all my trailers, and whenever it rains, this gets super soft, and I don't want to drag mud onto the road. I drag mud a couple times on the gravel, as you can see, like these tracks and stuff. But luckily, by the time I hop onto the road, I'm not really bringing much mud. But before, there was all mud over here, so I was dragging so much mud. So I was like, I can't be doing that. My neighbors are gonna hate me. So I ended up like doing this, and this is perfect. It works really good. Poor Dodge is just sitting broken. I called the mechanic. My buddy gave me his number, and he never called me back. He said he was gonna call me today. After my buddy went to his shop because he had some stuff done to his truck, and he didn't call me today neither, so that kind of sucks. I can't wait to get this thing fixed and maybe sell it. I really don't want to sell it. This thing's a beast. I want to keep it. This would be perfect for running, like, you know, loads of trees and all that. I I know this video was nothing crazy special, but if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.